Yo, yo, it's me. Peace to all my loyal subscribers and all the fans, all my fans on here. Just wanted to come here to just vent a little bit, talk about, how I've been dealing with like a lot of spiritual warfare and shit. I've been dealing with a lot of like mobbing and, like workplace, the workplace job stalking and shit like that. You feel me? Like people getting into your personal space and shit while you're working, and saying like negative like subliminals, like saying like little negative subliminals to like throw you off and to like grab your attention or whatever. Like they'll say shit like like say insults, but they won't say it to your face. They'll just say like shit under their breath, so you can like barely hear them, stuff like that. This little small little baby shit, you feel me? Like people do. But anyway, like I've been dealing with that. Plus, on top of that, I've been dealing with like people fucking with my time and everything. Like when I clock in and stuff like that, they'll like clock me out or something, or put me on a break and shit. Like as soon as I come in for work, and clock in. Like they'll put me on a break or some shit to like cut my time or something. Like you know what I'm saying? Like they'll do weird shit. Like and it's just gang stalking. Like that's just part of this program that I'm in, and I already know it. I already know that I'm in this program, and these motherfuckers are stalking me and are monitoring my every move and every action that I take and stuff like that. Because I'm a lab rat. I'm a human test subject in this fucking society. I'm a human test subject, but not only am I a human test subject and I'm an experiment for these people and this government, right? But I'm also supposed to be like some sort of fucking like it's like I don't know, like I guess I'm supposed to be a scapegoat or something, but I never was. I never were no scapegoat because I've always been abundant. You know, I've always been an abundant young man. You feel me? I've always had shit. I always, you know, it's a good thing. Actually, that I'm uploading this this video, this copy of my video instead of the old one because the old one I actually had like to itch my nose, and I didn't want anybody to like say, "Oh, he's a perpetrator. He's a this. He's a that," because he scratched his nose or some shit. And I'm just like, yeah, you people are fucking weirdos. You people are something's really wrong with you people. Because if you think just because a person touched their nose one time because they had to scratch their nose one time in the video, not two times, not three times, not four, one fucking time, something's really wrong with you, man. Cause a motherfucker, if he has to scratch his nose, he can scratch his nose, man. If I feel like scratching my nose right now, I'll do it right now. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't make me a fucking perp. But these people, they think they know everything about the program, that they'll just fucking say anything. And people will actually believe them because they're fucking dumb. Because they don't know nothing. They don't know no, these people don't know shit about spiritual knowledge. They don't know anything about real spiritual knowledge. If anything, these motherfuckers, all they can do is pull out a Bible verse and read scriptures from the Bible and say, "Oh, this is spiritual. This is what I believe in, and this is the word of God, and this and blah blah." Nah, that shit ain't. That's not spiritual, bro. Who do you think invented the fucking Bible? The people that you despise the most, right? You Israelites despise the most. Fucking Edomites. Edomites are the ones who wrote that book. So because if you're telling me that because you believe in Yah or whatever the fuck his name is, which in truth, Yah really doesn't give a fuck about you or any of these people, right? If we're really woke, right, we would know that by now, right? So moving forward, if you really cared about Yah, right, and you devoted your entire life and soul into that book, right, what makes you think that he's gonna do the same for you when he's in control of everything? He doesn't give a fuck about none of that shit. He doesn't give a fuck about you devoting your soul and your life and your energy to him. All he cares about is you pledging yourself, and that's it, and giving your energy and your soul to him. That's it. Read the Gnostic text. You think I'm lying? You think I'm making this shit up? Why do you think I'm getting targeted? Why do you think these motherfuckers is trying to cut my hours and shit? Huh? Why do you think these people are trying to cut my hours, trying to get me fired from my job, trying to get me kicked out of my job, bro? Why do you think that? Because of the shit I know, because I'm a real fucking target individual out here. I'm not talking no fake spiritual bullshit like, oh, Job verse 20, verse 9. None of that fake ass bullshit, man. It's real, raw, uncut spiritual knowledge on my fucking channel. And I keep telling these people that every fucking time. I keep telling these people I have real, authentic, raw spiritual knowledge on my channel, and I don't sugarcoat. I don't fucking make things seem all pretty and soft on the outside. No, because it's not. It's not all pretty and soft on the outside. It's really fucking ugly. The truth fucking, it hurts. It's ugly. You know what I'm saying? And that's why these people don't want to fuck with me. These people don't want to come on my channel and even support me on anything I have to say, because these people know that I'm a real target, and these motherfuckers are fake as fuck. They're fake as hell. They're all feds. They're all undercover feds working for the cops. You know what I'm saying? Even the neighborhood that I'm in right now is all fed. It's all Fed Watch. You feel me? This whole fucking neighborhood that I'm in right now is Fed Watch. So I know what I'm up against. I know what I'm dealing with. You feel me? Especially when it comes to the YouTube, the YouTube algorithms on here. I know what I'm up. I know what I'm up against. And I know that all these fake ass content creators. I know all these fake people. They're all full of shit. You feel me? And they're not spiritual at all. Because if they were really spiritual, they would be getting together. They would be coming together, collabing with other content creators, me included, right? Because I'm the one with the majority of the knowledge. Let's be honest with you. Let's just be honest here. I'm the one with the majority of the knowledge. These other motherfuckers, they're just now learning. They're just now learning the shit that I know. You feel me? Like all these other people you watch, and all the other content creators, the spiritual leaders that you listen to or you watch on YouTube or whatever, all of those guys, they're just now fucking learning all the shit I already know. Like these people, these guys are fucking students, my guy. These people are students compared to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even saying that to brag or be cocky. That's just the truth. It's the truth. They don't know half as much as I do when it comes to spiritual warfare, gang stalking, getting mobbed. I've been dealing with this shit my whole fucking life. You can't tell me that you know more than me when you haven't even been half of the shit that I've been through. You haven't even walked my shoes. You haven't even fucking walked half of the steps I walked and through this whole fucking battle, this whole war I've been in my whole life. Like your whole life, your whole life in comparison to mine is like a fucking walk to the park, my dude. That shit is like a walk to the park in comparison to mine, to my shit. You feel me? While you're walking to the park, I'm battling a whole fucking legion, army of demons by myself. You feel me? Because the actual title of this video is The New World Order. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to talk a little bit. I just want to talk a little bit about some of the shit that happened to me over the years. Like, for instance, I remember this one time I was in North Carolina, and some dude said something like, I was working a job out there, and some dude was like, washing dishes is all you can do, or some shit. Like he was like trying to subliminally say something like, that's really all you can do. Like that's all you're really good for. Like trying to tell me some shit like subliminally, like as if he knows I'm the target or something. And I was in North Carolina at the time. You feel me? I wasn't in California. I wasn't in New York. I wasn't in Oregon. I was in North Carolina. And some fucking dude, some white dude or some shit said that shit to me. And I was like, the fuck is this boy talking about? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, long story short, I just want to make this video as short as possible. I don't want to make it any longer than 10 minutes or 15. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here just to talk a little bit, about how this is the new world order. And, you know, on top of not on top of me getting job mobbed and on top of me getting, you know, my gang stalking at the workplace. Um, there's just two more things I want to add in his video before I leave and I get off of here. The first thing is actually three things. The first thing being while I was in North Carolina and I was, up there spending time with family and whatnot, um, I noticed that people like started to change and like they would tell me shit like, like I remember my aunt told me something like about how she used to go to like a club, like she went to a club one day, and this is why I actually ended up having to leave North Carolina and shit because I thought people were out there were trying to like set me up and shit, and they were actually trying to set me up out there. Like no joke, like those people were really trying to set me up. Those women and stuff, and those people, all of them, they were all trying to set me up. Even the males, even like the male figures of the family and shit, even they were trying to set me up, right? But anyway, moving forward, um, I noticed that like just everyone started to change. Like even my cousins started to change. Like everyone started to change, and like treat me like as if I'm a scapegoat or some shit. Like I'm the black sheep of the family. Like that's how they were treating me. Like even my cousin's son, like even my cousin, my little tiny baby cousin was treating me like shit. Like even he was gang stalking me. You feel me? So but anyways, the second thing that happened was I was this was back when I was in Cali. I think it was like 2020 or 21. Yeah, 2021. Um, I was on my way to the park. Like I was walking to the park and shit, right? I was walking to the park late at night, like not too late, but like I said, like around 10ish. And there was a car passing by, and as I saw the car pass by, I was walking like towards the park, and as the car passed, a fucking woman, just like a girl or woman or something, rolled down the car window and like literally fucking put her head out the window and fucking screamed to the top of her lungs at me for no reason. And I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with these? Like, what the fuck is wrong with this bitch, man? Like, what the fuck is wrong with these people, man? Are these people like on drugs? Are these people fucking psychopaths or some shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, is this bitch like on coke or something? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm just thinking to myself, like, why the fuck did she do that? You know? And it was strange, it was weird. And then that's when it hit me because, like, as it happened, I knew it was like demonic. I knew some demonic shit was going on. You feel me? Because of the way she did it and like the sound of her voice, it was demonic, right? So that's just another example of me getting spiritually attacked. You feel me? By some random bitch in a car decided to roll down her window and scream at me to the top of her lungs. You feel me? Which is demonic, very fucking demonic, if you ask me. Moving forward, the third thing, right? The third thing, the very, very most important and last thing that I'm going to talk about before I end this video is the third thing, right? The third thing being how I noticed there's been a lot of law enforcement activity around like the workplace, like everywhere I go. Like, let's say if I get a new job, like tomorrow, right? I'll notice that there will be like a sheriff or some shit like in the store, or like the next week, or like the month, a month later, there'll be like a sheriff or like a cop or some shit coming to visit the store or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it happened to me. It happened to me when I got hired at this job that I'm currently in. Like I'd say like a few weeks after I got hired, there was like two police officers, like two sheriffs or something that came to my my location, my restaurant that I'm working at right now, right? And they just came out of nowhere, and I'm like, why are there cops here? That's kind of weird. And so they went to the back, right? The cops went all the way to the back where there's like the restrooms are. And they went to the back and they've been there. They literally, like, when you walk inside the restrooms, all that's there is like four walls and a toilet and a sink. That's it. You feel me? These cops went all the way to the fucking back of the restaurant, and they went to the back, and you couldn't even figure out where they went. They were just in back there in the restrooms. But they've been there, they were there for like about like a half an hour to an hour, just sitting there, just in the back, just chilling. And I'm like, the cops are back there just chilling, and it's been a whole hour. Like, where the fuck are they? Are they just sitting there in the bathroom, like talking to each other the whole time or something, like plotting something or something on me? You feel me? Because I noticed that the cops, they were there for a very fucking long time, and they didn't even come out like for a whole hour. So that's just another example of suspicious activity that I noticed in my gang stalking. But anyway, I'm gonna end this video right here. I didn't want to make it too long, but yeah, this is the new world order, and you gotta stay sharp out here. You gotta stay smart out here. You can't trust nobody out here. Can't trust no one. No one except me, of course. So if you are a light worker, if you are an empath, comment on this video. Comment and share with me your knowledge and your gang stalking story and experience. I'll be glad to share with you my knowledge as well. And you could DM me, you can private message me if you put your contact info in the comment section as well. All right. Thanks again to all my loyal fans and subscribers. See you in the next video. I'm off here.